be like them when you just could be you? Why be like them when you just could be you?
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the second season of the BU podcast. For those of you who are listening for the first time, you can find us on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also view us on YouTube. You can also listen on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple, Amazon, anywhere you podcast. But today we have someone special. I would like for you to welcome Mr. James with Big Memphis. And he has some big things popping. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What is Big Memphis?
Well, first and foremost, Tanya, I want to say thank you and the BU podcast for having me on today. You know, it takes a lot to have this level of consistency, this level of presentation that you're doing, and look at that lovely smile. I'm sure it's easy for people to just come in and watch you all day long, as long as you're on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
And
much.
thank you for having Big Memphis. You know, the short version is this. Every cool city has a cool name, nickname, some of that sort. We got Nashville, they refer to as Cashville. You got Atlanta, they refer to as Black Hollywood, Atlanta. You have Chicago, which is Windy City, which is Chi-Town. So we started using the term Big Memphis kind of loosely. You hear people say Big Memphis, not a new phrase. So a while back, I was looking to see what was out there. I wanted to pick up some Big Memphis merchandise.
Okay.
And it was really hard finding something. So I know there's an official platform for Big Memphis, right? There wasn't one. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. There is no platform. There is no bigmemphis.net. There is no bigmemphis.com. Unbelievable. So guess who owns bigmemphis.com?
Hey.
I'm a Memphis homer. I believe in my city. I love my city. I am fully invested in my city. Not just for what it is, Tanya, but what it can be.
Okay.
That's the difference. People always ask me, are you from Memphis? You think you're from out of town? I said, no, I'm from Big M. I'm from the 901. I'm from Memphis. Born, raised, grain-fed all my life. There is no other city for me. Of course, I like to travel, but I love what we have here. Memphis is like that powder keg. There's a stem that exists, and there's a spark that's there. And every so often, that spark goes out. And then what happens, too many of us stand around and look and say, wow, the spark went out. And no one does anything. So I took it upon myself to start Big Memphis to be that spark.
Okay.
Memphis is a great city. Memphis' biggest challenge is that we have not marketed, and we do not market Memphis back to Memphis enough with positivity.
Okay.
Every week, you find festivals, activities, events across the board in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't take part and get invested in those type of activities. A lot of times because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you, Tanya. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. This is an easy question. Have you visited Chicago before?
Kind of like a pass through.
Okay, pass through.
Okay.
All right, but I bet you would agree a lot of people enjoy Chicago. They like going to Chicago.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But guess what's one Chicago's nickname? Chirac.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago has a huge gang culture. They have a lot of crime. A lot of same people who talk negatively about the city of Memphis, they love and embrace Chicago. Why is that? Chicago has a better balance. I was there recently and I watched the news from start to finish on purpose to see how much negativity do they put in that news broadcast.
Okay.
Nowhere near as much as we do here. Right now, if you go to 2-3 of the news station social media pages, you'll find too much negativity. No, I'm not saying you gloss over or you cover up or you turn a blind eye to some of the needs that exist here. Economics, crime, education system, yes. But we have no positive things that those things know how to get all the spotlight.
Okay.
So that's how Big Memphis came about.
Okay. So you answered, I think, maybe 2 questions in one. What kind of challenges did you face when starting Big Memphis? And is there any tips to say if someone wants to start a business? Is there any, tips you can give them on things that they should do, things they should avoid?
Okay, good question. Well, first and foremost, this is not my first business. So I've had hiccups, the bumps and bruises and startups before.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in my office, but I also own this business here. This is LR Clothier. We're a luxury tailored clothing store here in the Coupillon district.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of the challenges that exist regarding starting businesses. A lot of times, well, let me back up. One of the first things you have to understand, anyone starting a business, is that you have to know why you want to start that business.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it for the money, that's not going to last as long. Your passion and your purpose has to align with that business endeavor.
Okay.
When your passion and your purpose align, you will still see profits. So many people start a business, they see somebody else doing something, they say, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna do it too. Or they make a lot of money, they ride a nice car, they buying this, they're doing this, and they do it, and next you know, they have burnout. Or they lose interest.
Okay.
You have to dot the I's, cross your T's, and make sure everything lines up. Don't skip a step.
Okay.
And you have to project your level of success for your business. We have short-term success, medium-term success, and long-term success. A lot of times businesses fail because they want their short-term success to reflect what should be their mid-term or long-term success. Most time it doesn't happen overnight. Regarding Big Memphis and the challenges that exist, it just, I won't call it challenges. It just continue to get the word out there to the public.
Okay.
We're really just launching this. Even though it doesn't look like a startup, it really is a startup.
Mm-hmm.
Just today, I was down at the downtown Memphis Commission, and I saw Chandra Orion.
Mm-hmm.
She loved the T-shirt, and so I get some information, and so we'll connect
Okay.
on some opportunities and events going forward. I'm identifying 20 key people in the Memphis area that really reflect and they stand for Memphis.
Okay.
Those in the nonprofit arena, those in business levels, those are people in C+ level executives, CEOs, etc. Also influencers,
Mm-hmm.
people in the political landscape. Those are the people we're going to use to help build this foundation.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm using this podcast to promote small businesses.
Sure.
You're using Big Memphis to, pretty much promote the city. What are some of the things in Memphis that really, really stands out to you?
When you say some of the things that stand out to me, okay. Some of the things that stand out to me are our hidden gems.
Mm-hmm.
The things that exist that are great that people don't know about.
Yeah.
There's a void, there's a gap that exists from what takes place to what people know is taking place.
Mm-hmm.
I work with the political landscape here a lot in the city through my marketing company. I just recently discovered myself that Memphis is one of the top cities when it comes to African Americans in the tech industry.
Okay.
Really? Yeah. Contact the Memphis Chamber. Go to their website. You will see Memphis is one of the top cities. I think it might be the top city when it comes to African Americans in the tech industry.
Mm-hmm.
How many people would know that? Then on top of that, why don't we tap into that industry and to the information and use it? You know, people want to tap in. Let's tap into that.
Okay.
There are a lot of great activities in the city of Memphis that take place. Have you heard about the canoes and cocktails?
No.
Every Friday, Chevy Farm has this great event. Starts about 6:30. It's a sunset, beautiful experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can go solo. It could be a bay night. It could be a hubby or wifey event. It's canoes and cocktails. You go out there on Chevy Farms, rent a canoe. They got life jackets for those, well, for everybody.
Okay.
Well, you can swim or not. It's still a safe event.
Okay.
And then after that, yeah, they have like snacks and cocktails. It's really the coolest experience. Enough people don't know about things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Today, this afternoon, when I finish this great opportunity you've given me, I'm going down to the Thursday night skate session downtown on the river. It's a free event.
Okay, I know about that. Mm-hmm.
Yes, skate on the river is fun. John Best, you got DJs, so at 8.5 there, they will be there. We have so many things. You really cannot keep up with all the activities in Memphis if you wanted to. We in Memphis have to move. Now, this is going to sound a little disparaging, but it isn't that. Going to sound almost blasphemous. We have to move to the what's now,
Mm-hmm.
as well as to reflect upon the past. Here's the what's now. I heard Charlemagne the God on 103.5 radio station. He said this about 8 months ago, somewhere between 8 months and a year ago.
Okay.
He said, Memphis doesn't have, when it comes to the music game, Memphis doesn't have next. Memphis has right now.
Mm-hmm.
So a national syndicated show is identifying the fact that Memphis has the music game, quote unquote, unlocked. He's primarily referring to hip hop, but how are we capitalizing off of that particular, situation?
Okay.
We miss too much. We let things get by us. I'm sure you heard how at one point in time, Memphis was here, Atlanta was here, Nashville was here. Now this is Memphis, this is Nashville, this is Atlanta. What happened here?
Mm-hmm.
We have to revisit that. We have to reimagine our city. And that's what Big Memphis is all about. Helping spread positivity in and around the community and do a lot of creative and strategic measures to incorporate that type of synergy that we need.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. It's been so wonderful talking to you. Now, speaking of our future generations, what is going on in the city for kids? I know a lot of people say there's nothing for kids to do anymore. Do you know of anything that, we can take our kids to?
I can't tell off the top of my head, but I can tell you there are a lot of resources, a lot of platforms out there.
Okay.
I heard it before. There's nothing to do for kids in the city. Now, growing up, I don't know what your age bracket you are. Of course, I'm not going to ask a woman her age. I know better than that. We made our own fun.
Right.
People will say that they're going to the city and like an amusement park. You want to take your kids to an amusement park every day, though.
Right.
Or a water park. You want to take your kids to the water park every day either. So what do you do in the interim? You find things to do. The City of Memphis Youth Services had a lot of activities to go on. The Memphis River Parks Commission had a lot of things to go on. You have to research what goes on in our city and discover things. One comparison I'll do, Tanya, is this.
Okay.
We'll say Memphis and Atlanta. Atlanta is like a diamond store. So when you go to a diamond store, you're looking at quality, cut, clarity. You don't pick out which diamond you want. That's Atlanta. Also, that's quickly becoming Nashville. Memphis is more like a diamond mine. There are diamonds there. We might take a little work, might have to dig a little bit, might apply a little pressure, and they have to be patient. That's more like Memphis.
Okay.
But we don't have to stay there. We can go from that.
Right.
There are plenty of things to do. The people who said nothing to do, unfortunately, they don't do enough research.
Okay.
They want to come to them.
Okay.
They want to come across the lab. I tell anyone, you want to find something for the youth to do, start signing up to these services, these platforms. The Memphis Youth Services Department, the Park Commission, Children's Museum. There are a lot that's going on in and around the city.
Okay.
Start looking for it.
Okay. Great. That's some great information you put out there. Okay. So Big Memphis is a movement. How can one be a part of this movement?
Great. It's really simple.
Okay.
We're going to have a big meeting in about 2 weeks. It'll be open to everybody. The first thing you want to do is go to the official platform, bigmemphis.com, www.bigmemphis.com, and join our email list and join our mobile club.
Okay.
You'll start seeing information come out on a regular basis.
Okay. Okay. So is anything that you would like to put out there, what's going on, what you have going on right now, or anything you just would like to share with our viewers right now?
Sure, definitely. Be sure to go ahead and get your official Big Memphis tee. We're going to have about 10 pieces in the collection coming out in the next week. Right now, the first release is the Big Memphis tee. And we're going to give away a couple of t-shirts via your platform.
Okay.
BU Podcast.
Hey.
BU Big Memphis, the collaboration.
Okay. All right. I like it.
The tee comes in a white color.
Okay.
It also comes in a heather gray.
Okay, cool.
And then guess what?
What's it?
We got buttons.
Buttons. Okay. Y'all better get this 901 day tomorrow. They need to wear some of their gear.
We have cups.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you everything I'm working in a second. We have the embroidered caps. We have the wristbands. We have the keychains. Now, here's why a person wants to go ahead and get that Big Memphis gear and apparel.
Okay.
Beginning October, the first week of every month, we want to connect small and mid-sized businesses to the Big Memphis movement.
Okay.
How you doing that? Good question. Glad you asked. On the website, bigmemphis.com, you're going to start to see a list of businesses, about 50 businesses every month. They'll be offering some type of special perk, activity, free admission. If you have a Big Memphis tea when you come to the business, or you can walk in with a cup and your orange juice, your Sprite, or your adult beverage.
Okay.
Or if you're wearing a button, and I don't have one on now, but if you have on one of the Big Memphis wristbands or a keychain, that's one of the ways we're going to connect the city and the small, mid-sized businesses to Big Memphis Movement.
Okay.
So it's a win-win.
They're starting in October?
That will start October.
Okay.
If you're a small size or mid-sized business, you can start signing up on this Tuesday.
Okay.
All the details will be on the platform, bigmemphis.com.
Okay.
Then there are a host of other events that you'll see come out that will be rolling out. Like we're doing a Big Memphis Fitness Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis has been deemed to be an unhealthy city. Verify that or not, I can't.
They're good barbecue.
But I know we can do better.
Okay.
So we have fitness experts who will be partnering with us with Big Memphis, and we'll do a Big Memphis Challenge. We have some classes, some events. I want to imagine this, Tanya. Imagine about 200 people in a big fitness challenge class on the river.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
Everybody in that Big Memphis apparel, positive energy, positive vibes. We're working out, we're sweating. We ain't trying to be too cute. These t-shirts are sweat proof. It's okay. You can get them wet.
Okay.
Those type of activities. There'll be a Big Memphis concert. In about 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing the Big Memphis new theme song. Memphis needs its own track.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be before your time, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Everybody in my age bracket, we remember this. It was a big thing, and it did a lot for the city of Atlanta. Jermaine Dupri had a song called Welcome to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a hip-hop song. He had all the top artists on the song. And it was like Atlanta's theme song, Why You Come to Atlanta. This is what you're going to experience every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
We're not reinventing the wheel. We're adding our own spoke to it and getting our own shine for our city via Big Memphis.
Okay. Okay. All right. Can't wait.
There's a host of events. There's a host of events activities coming up through Big Memphis.
Okay. 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 That's great. So my next thing is, how can anyone contact you other than www.bigmemphis.com? What is your social media handles? Do you have Facebook, Instagram, anything
They
like
go to
that?
Big Memphis platform. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize. I cut you off a little bit.
That's it. That was it.
They may go to the bigmemphis.com platform and see everything encompassed right there. All the
Okay.
social media, phone numbers, emails, all of that. Subscriptions.
Okay.
Well, not subscriptions, but they've been subscribed to the email, join the mobile club. Matter of fact, if you don't mind, Tanya, what I want to do a giveaway.
Okay.
They have until 12 noon tomorrow to join the Big Memphis Movement.
Okay.
Go to bigmemphis.com and join. bigmemphis.com and join the mobile platform.
Okay.
It's a text to join position right there. And we're gonna give away, matter of fact, we're gonna give away 5 shirts, 10 cups, and about 20 buttons.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. So they need to go to bigmemphis.com and join
Join the mobile club. Mm-hmm.
Join the mobile club. Okay. 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 All right. That is so wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Keep representing 901.
Hey. All right. That's it. All right. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you joining the podcast. And thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. And as always, I salute your business.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Tanya.
I be
Thank
like
you.
the when you just could be you. I be like the when you just could be you. You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. Be you, be you, be you, be you. You can't worry about what they doing, you gotta be you. I be like the when you just could be you.